Mukam karoti vachalam pangum langayate girim yat kripatamaham vande paramanandamadavam sadashiva samarambam shankaracharya madhyamam asmadacharya paryantam vande guru paramparam. Bhagavad Gita, chapter 12. Arjuna's question was whether the Upasaka, the one who meditates on Ishvara with the form, that Bhakta, is he superior, or a person who has got Nirguna Brahmajnana, divinity principle, free from all attributes, including those of Ishvara. Which of them is superior? Bhagavan keeps aside this Nirguna Brahmajnani because he is not available for comparison. Jnani tu Atmaiva me matam. Jnani and me are one and the same. Bhagavad Sarupa is not available for comparison because that and that alone is. So therefore, the question can be viewed from the angle of a person who takes to only karmas, maybe, or certainly with karma yoga attitude. In short, a karma yogi and a person who not only takes to karma yoga but meditates on Ishvara, Bhagavad Sarupa, with the form. Among these, certainly the person who meditates on Bhagavan is superior. As far as Brahmajnani, it is more difficult than devotion because to gain the Atma Sarupa Jnana for a person who is identified with the body is very difficult. As for this person who is not only a karma yogi but also a bhakta, in the sense he meditates on me, Bhagavad Sarupa, divinity principle, with the form. Such people, ere long, without delay, I rescue them from the samsara sagar. Tesham aham samudharta mrityu samsara sagra bhavami najirat partha maya veshita chetasa. This is important. To those who are mayi aveshita chetas, whose mind is absorbed in me, Bhagavan, with form, of course. means those who always meditate on Bhagavad Sarupa. I rescue them from this samsara saga. Therefore, Arjuna, please always do the karma for my sake. Meditate on me. Make your mind absorbed in me. If that is not possible, take to some abhyasa, repeated practice of certain things, wherein you can direct your mind to Ishvara, Bhagavad Sarupa. If that also is not possible, then mat karma paramahab. Do the karmas for my sake. Now here, verse 10. Abhyasevi asamarthosi mat karma paramahabhava. What is it, mat karma? This can be taken mainly because next one is that madhyogam ashitaha sarva karma padatyagam kuru is there. His karmas also are involved there. So this mat karma can be like singing the glories of the Lord, nama sankirtana, praise of Bhagwan, etc. In the sense, karmas whereby you adore Bhagwan. Karmas centered around adoration of Bhagwan, bhakti of Bhagwan. Please do that. And now comes the 11th verse. Atha etadapi shaktosi. If even you are not able to do this, madhyogam sarva karma palatyagam kuru. All that you do, whatever karma you do, need not be necessarily about the adoration of Bhagavan. Other karmas also. But how to? Sarva karma phalatyaga. Without keeping in your mind the criterion of gaining the result thereof. So, let not be your aim in gaining the results of action, but you do this karma as what? Worship of me and sarva karma phalatyaga. Plus, yatatmavan, with mastery over the body, senses, and the mind. Do this. See, this Bhagavan has said as the last resort, if Arjuna or you are not able to take to the earlier practices. This should be kept in the mind because in the next verse, Bhagavan is praising karma phala tyaga. Bhagavan is praising the karma phala tyaga. That doesn't mean karma phala tyaga or doing the karma with the karma phala tyaga is the highest sadhana. No. But earlier sadhanas are superior. But he is not able to take to those things. And in this, the phalatyaga is very important. In this, the Falatyaga is important. Therefore, he praises. Therefore, he says, the very confusing verse 12. Shreyo hi jnanam abhyasa. By mere practice of something, as told earlier, abhyasa kuru, repetition. Doing something with proper knowledge of it is important. Or this is jnana overtaken. Or then any practice, jnana, taken to Shravanamana, etc., or knowledge about, indirect knowledge about Atma, etc., is important. Superior. Jnana, dhyanam vishishat. Then mere having information, meditation, or Ishvara is important. It excels. Dhyanat karma valatyaga. Then meditation. Giving up of karma phalas is more superior. And if you give up karma phala, anantaram, immediately after that, shanti. What shanti? Moksha kya shanti. Moksha is possible. This doesn't mean karma phala tyaga is the highest sadhana. No. Jnana is highest. But Bhagwan is telling about a person who is not able to take to earlier options. That person is told, at least do this. Don't run after the karma phalas, which are binding in nature. What you do is give up that phala. There is something great. This should be properly understood. Otherwise, not that jnana is not superior. Meditation is not superior. They are superior. But to enthuse a person who is unable to take to that, at least do this. You will come at par with what is expected afterwards. With this, the question as to bhakta is superior or jnana is superior is over, wherein jnani was kept aside. Now Bhagavan picks up that jnani and describes he is of such nature. These are the natural features of a jnani, which are to be imbibed, practiced by mukshu, a sadhaka, so that he gets that disposition whereby he also can gain the knowledge. So from that standpoint now, from verse 13 up to end of this chapter, literally word used is there as description of a bhakta. You have to be very careful. This is where bhashya is necessary. Openly it is said, bhakta, vish, bhakta, 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 bhakta. But this bhakta is not the earlier bhakta. Manmana bhava mad bhakto madhyaji mam namastu. Not the bhakta. who is Ajnani, who takes to Karma Yoga, plus who meditates on Bhagwan, not that Bhakta. This Bhakta is called Jnani only. We should know this very clearly. In Bhagavad Gita, for a Jnani, Brahmajnani, who has Nishtha, steadfastness and Jnana, 3 words are used. Number 1, in chapter 2, Sthita Prajna. Number 2, chapter 12, Bhakta. Number 3, 14th chapter going to come, Gunatita. All these 3 are Brahmajnanis with steadfastness in the Brahmajnana. Otherwise, they are called Jivan Mukta. Even with the body when it's living, his mind is centered in the Atma Swarupa, Brahma Swarupa. As a result of which knowledge is unaffected by Sukha Dukkha or by Prarabdha, by joys and sorrows that he has to face because of Prarabdha. He is unaffected. Jivan Mukta. And this Jivan Mukta is described here as Sita Prajna, 12th chapter, Siddha Bhakta, 14 Gunatita. He is described in Mahabharata as a Brahmana. And same Jivan Mukta is described in Sutta Samhita as Atyashrami, who is beyond the realm of ashramas. Brahmacharya, Grahastha, Vanaprastha, Sannyasa, beyond that. These technical terms should be known properly. We should not get carried away by the word bhakta, means, oh, we like this, etc. In this context. Otherwise, bhakta is bhakta. So therefore, now comes from 13th onwards of the end of the chapter, the description of a jnani, adveshta sarvabhutana, maitra karuna evacha, nirmamo nirahankara, sabadukha sukakshami. Sarvabhutanam adveshta. Yahamad bhakta. The one who is devotee means who has got my Swarupa Jnana. Sarvabhutanam adveshta. He has no dvesha regarding anyone. Even if the other person gives him sorrow, gives him affliction, so he has no hatred toward them because he sees all as his own Swarupa. See, if you bite your tongue by the teeth, do you pluck them off? Why? Tongue is me, teeth me is me. So like that is what elsewhere it is said. I suffer because that person. I enjoy because this person. This pointing out this and that is a sign of what? Childishness or foolishness. Because such things in life, joys and sorrows, seemingly no doubt, they appear as because of this person and that person. It's only the appearance. The real cause is within you. It is your karma phalas. Everything is governed by karma phalas. So therefore, pointing out this and that person as the cause of sorrows or joy is only a sign of immaturity. Whereas this person knows even the other person who gives me sorrow is my own Swarupa, Atma Swarupa. He is not perturbed about that. He is not perturbed by that. Maitraha. So Maitra. So Maitri, friendliness with everyone. See, if you have that attitude, you can keep your mind always calm. Somebody is happy. You also become happy because he is my person. In that, you have a satisfaction of getting that which you could not get it. Oh, you are happy. Somebody sorrowful. You also saw, you feel sorry because what I should not have, others also should not have. Means looking at others at a par with me because both are one and the same principle, Chaitanya Sarupa Atma. Karuna, Dukkhiteshu Daya, compassion towards who are sorrow-ridden, who are distressed, because my own. Nirmamaha Nirahankara. He has nothing called mind. What you call as mind? To take something as mind, first you have to take the body as I. Nirahankara. He has no I-ness in the body. Body is, of course, a tool at my disposal, but I am not the body. I am the Chaitanya Swarupa. So therefore, what belongs to body as mind, this notion it doesn't have. Samadukha Sukakshami. Generally what happens? Sukha, joy comes. We have got raga, asakti, priti, attachment. Sorrow comes. Dvesha, hatred comes. Whether joys and sorrows or their means, sadhanas, at the appearance, we have got raga, dvesha, likes, dislikes, this love, hatred. This person doesn't have that. Sukha, dukkha do not incite raga, dvesha, likes and dislikes in him. Kshami. Kshami means Kshamavan means even when somebody scolds him, beats him, or gives some affliction, he doesn't react. He doesn't get disturbed. Let anyone do anything, he is not disturbed. You are like that, no? Threadless screw. A screw you can fix it, but it has no thread. What can you fix it with? Go on turning, that person will get exhausted. You know this, what very among these Maharashtrian saints, the interesting episode is available in the case of Eknath Maharaj. Eknath Maharaj was a great scholarly Pandit and great devotee. At the same time, he was a great warrior also. He never used to get angry. Some Brahmanas felt jealous about him. And they said, we'll see to it this person will get angry. What they did, they got hold of one poor Brahmana who was in need of 1,000 rupees those days for his daughter's marriage. He could not get anywhere. And these people knew it. They called him, look here. You go to Eknath's house and see that he gets angry. We'll give you 1,000 rupees. That idiot didn't think of it. He said, yes. And he hatched a plan and went. Eknath, a grahastha, a Brahmana has come to a house with all respect and honor. He received him. Please, you want to have the food with him. And the food was being served. He's sitting there. Eknath's wife is serving. And at the last lap of serving, pouring the ghee. That's very important. This is Shuddhi, purity. At that time, she had bent. He got up and sat on her back. Anybody will get enraged? Sitting on a woman's back like this, such an insulting this thing. Eknath said, see, his son, like I forgot his name. See, that boy was sitting like this on your back or what? Eknath had no anger. So this Brahmana got unnerved. He could not make him angry. He apologized and told the truth. This is my condition. Plight was that I'm a very poor person. I wanted 1,000 rupees. I was asking, the people told me, so I did that. He said, why did you do this? Should have come and asked me, I would have given you 1,000 rupees. Doesn't matter, don't worry. Have the food now. Have the food. He ate, gave him 1,000 rupees, and said one thing, I will make you get another 1,000 rupees. But bear what happens. Both came out. He was to send off Eknath also came. And these idiots, Brahmins, were waiting outside to know what has happened, etc. And Eknath Maharaj knew why they are standing there, etc. In front of them, Eknath Maharaj pretended to be very angry on this Brahmana. You idiot! Why do you do that? And then he cooled down and told the other Brahmins, come on, I got angry now, give him 1,000 rupees. He made him get second 1,000 also. But he really didn't get angry. So here, even if someone does injustice to you, generally we boil. We are at not fault, and he'll be there. No. Shant, Kshami. Generally, Kshama is a forgive. It is not forgiveness. Not to be unaffected by the wrongs done by others to me. That is Kshama. The quality of a jnani. Santushta satatam yogi yatatma dhrida nishchaya mayyarpita bado buddhi madbhakta same priya. See, this meaning of bhakta as a jnani may not be tolerated by some people. But the fact is so. It is in the sequence the person fits in the category of jnani. It is also known that Sitaprajna, Bhakta, Gunatita, Brahmana, Atyashrami. These 5 names are used for Jivan Mukta. As for Bhakta, Bhagavan has already told, the topic is over. That means, Teshamaham Samudharta Mrityu Samsara Sagar Mai Avishachetasam. Those whose mind is absorbed in me, I will take care. Did not bother about it. Did not. Over. But now it is a jnani's turn. Santushta. Always content. With what? Maybe a jnani, but still has the body. And so long as the body is there, the minimum needs of the body are there. The sannyasi has to go for bhikshatana. He can't tolerate hunger, only because of jnani. And the body needs to be taken care of. So minimum things required, even with respect to them, whether got or not, adequate or inadequate, he is santushta. He is happy, contented. Otherwise, santushta is defined like this. Apraptam me parityajya samprapte samatam gata adrishta kheda khedoya santushta iti katyate. A person is said to be santushta, contented. Apraptam me parityajya. What he has not got, he is not bothered. He has no remorse. Ayo, I wanted that. I did not get. He is not bothered. Samprapte samatam gata. Whatever he gets, he is happy about it. Adrishta kheda. Sorrow, remorse, we have not seen. Always akheda. Always cheerful in one swarupa. He is called as the santushta. So he is santushta. And when santushta, satatam santushta. Always. Not Sunday he is santushta, Monday is a devil. No. Or satatam can be yogi. Satatam yogi. Always his mind is absorbed in me. Yogi samahita chitta. The one whose mind is absorbed in me, Bhagavad Sarupa. Yatatma. Atma, Deha, Mana, Antakarana are under one's control. Dhridanishchaya. He is ascertainment of Atma Swarupa. He is ascertainment of Bhagavad Swarupa. He is firm, unshaken. Mayarpita Mano Buddhi. He has no separate, independent mind or buddhi of his. Everything is Bhagavad. Certain Mahatmas have it. Bhagavad Ichcha. It is will of Bhagavan. In Marathi, Sant Vamede says, Thevile Anante Taisit Rahavi. In whatever condition, Ananta, Paramatma keeps you, be like that. He knows best. He knows best. That's why the lesson is like this. Very difficult lesson, but it is a fact. In life, whatever happens for good. Not easy to assimilate. You may give sermon, but when it comes in practice, you feel the what? Difficulty. But the truth is so. Because whatever that happens in life doesn't happen accidentally. There is no accident. Everything is incident. Even if you have got subjected to sorrow, unbearable, take for granted you have cleared a very bad past karma. Think that you have got relieved of that. So there is no accident. Everything is incident. But because the cause is not known, it appears as accident. Even any accident, traffic accident. As you probe into that, this is how it happened. Incident. Till then, accident. So that is. So he has no separate will of his own, separate mind of his own, separate buddhi of his own. Everything is Bhagavad Ichcha. It is the will of Bhagavan. It's not lip service. Some people, Bhagavad Ichcha. Afterward, they do 100 things. No. He has totally surrendered to Ishvara because he is so convinced that Ishvara will take care of me. Ishvara alone can take care of everyone. Others may be willing, however loving they may be, however willing they may be to help you, but their capacities are limited. Many times, though they want to help, they're unable to help because it is beyond their means, beyond their capacity. It is not the case in the case of Bhagavan. So the best thing is to leave everything to Bhagavan. So my Mandibadi, Yahamad Bhaktaha Saha Priya. Further, Yasman no dvijate loka, loka no dvijate chaya, harsha marsha bhayodvega, mukto yasacha me priya. Because of whom others have no udvega. Udvega means regret. anxiety, agitation, distress. Others don't get distressed because of it. Others don't get agitated because of it. They have no anxiety because of it. Because he doesn't interfere with their affairs. He never does anything harmful to them. If possible, at times he may be helpful, but never harmful. Loka no dujateya. And he himself is not distressed by others. No regret because of others. No agitation because of others. Because he minds his own business. Who is what does he do is none of his business. Is his own sarupa. So therefore, neither is the cause of distress of others, nor others are the cause of distress of he. Otherwise, the useless fellows do like this. They have no brain. Some good people, but always complain about others. They may not be harmful to others. No. He is unaffected by your things. He is so full and complete on the Sarupa. He is not bothered about himself, others. Harsha, Marsha, Bhayo, Advaya, free from harsha, exaltation, glee, thrill, delight. Something liked by you. Oh, ha, ha. Disliked. Ayo. This mercury going up and down is not the reason. Amarsha, envy, jealousy, or what is called as intolerance, sahishnata, intolerance. They are not the bhaya, fear. Fear on account of anything is not there. At the most, what will happen? The body will end. It is bothered about that. No fear on account of anything. Udvega, we have seen. Distress, agitation, anxiety, etc. Free from that. Such a bhakta, jnani is dear to me. Anapeksha shuchir daksha udasino gatavyata sarvarambha parityagi yo mad bhakta same priya. Anapeksha. He has no apeksha. He has no expectation from anyone about whatsoever. Means indifferent. Why indifferent? Desireless. He has no desires, no expectation of anyone. Anapeksha. Shuchi. Clean. Outside, inside. Bahya Shuchi, clean body, dress, etc. Antar Shuchi, mind free from kama, krodha, lobha, moha, mada, matsara. Udasina. Udasina doesn't mean indifferent. Impartial. Doesn't take the side of anyone. These are mine, they are aligned. No. Impartial. Gatavyatha. Vyatha. Fear gone. Peak of fear is in the depth. He is not bothered with the depth. Why? The purpose for which this body was ordered has been served. Kaam ho gaya. Just as the boat you use for crossing the river, you reach the other bank. Flight you took, you land down, you got the purpose is served. So he is not bothered about even the end of the body. Sarvarambha parityagi. He is the one who has no arambha or gives up arambha. Arambha means undertaking. Big works, projects, doing something. It can be for oneself or for others. As far as this person is concerned, he is not in any. He is not involved in doing something for oneself or for others. Some jnanis, because of their prarabdha, samashti prarabdha others may be involved in doing something for others. They are exceptions. Otherwise, this person is not interested in doing something for oneself or for others. Always immerse in one's swarupa. Some people may say, see, selfish. Better to be such selfish than be the beggar with a begging ball in the world. Give me happiness, give me happiness, give me happiness. Be self-sufficient. You are Ananda Swarupa. That you have discovered. Where is the question of selfishness? It's a foolishness. You should disown your Paramananda Swarupa and then go on begging to the Vishayas, the sense pleasure. Not that. So some people say, oh, they are interested in moksha. They are so selfish. What happens in the world, they are not bothered about it. What can you do in the world? Of course, you can take the service of others, seva of others, as a means to purify your mind. Yes, Shastra says so. But there you are not serving others. You are serving yourself. It is a very important and very practical sadhana to be one with all. You expand, thereby you get relieved of your narrow-mindedness of identifying the body to the extent your mind becomes more and more ready to know your Swarup. But it is not service of others. Swayam Seva. That's why now in our language, volunteer is called Swayam Sevaka. Outwardly does many things for others, but truly serving oneself only. So therefore, don't carried away by such notions of people. Don't carried away by such remarks. The body, human body is ordered primarily to know our Swarupa. And if one dies without accomplishing that, there cannot be a mean person, then cannot be a wretched person, then such a person to whom Bhagavad Yarnavalkya gives a name Kripanaha. Kripanaha, mean, wretched, have left the body without knowing that Akshara Brahma. So, having been born as human being, no doubt, Shastra also insists, we have got many duties. Duties need to be discharged. At the same time, remember, as a human being, you have a duty towards yourself, and it is knowing your Swarupa before the body falls off. So therefore, Sarvarambha Parityagi, Mad Bhakta, Same Priya, ye dear to me. Yona Rishati na Dveshti, na Shochati na Kankshati, Shubha Shubha Parityagi, Bhaktiman yas Same Priya. Ihana Rishati. Because joy has come, it doesn't delight, exult, doesn't rejoice. Sorrow has come, he is not hate, he has no hatred towards that dveshti. Na shochati. He is not, he doesn't bewail. He doesn't grieve for something. Doesn't feel sorry about something. Na kankshati. Doesn't expect, desire anything else. Shubha Shubha Parityagi. He gives up both papa and punya. He has nothing to do with papa punya. He is free from that. Ya bhaktiman saha priya. Samashatrau cha mitre cha tatha manapamanayo shitoshna sukha dukkeshu samasanga vivarjita. In the enemy and friends, he has got sameness of the mind. Manapamana means friends, not he is happy. Enemies, he is unhappy. No. All are Atma Sarupa, Bhagavad Sarupa. Manapamanayo. Honor, dishonor, he is not bothered about it. Therefore, body, etc. is Atma Sarupa, Paramanda Sarupa. Shitoshna Sukha Dukkesh. So long as the body is there, heat, cold, hunger, thirst, one has to face. So is that. He is not perturbed and he takes them for granted. Sangha Vivarjita. So, Asakti, Preeti is not there, any objects or being. There's no special color for some. No. All are nothing but Bhagavad Sarupa. Tulya Ninda Sutir Mauni Santushto Yena Kenachit Aniketa Stiramati Bhaktiman Me Priyo Nara. Ninda Suti Tulya. Whether you praise him, whether you censure him, he is not disturbed at all. By praise, he is not exalted. By censure, he is not dejected. They don't affect you. Mauni. Mauni here is not that he just keep quiet. Always absorb the Atma Swarupa. As a result of it, no words coming out from the mouth. So one way is always absorb the Atma Swarupa Mauni. Santushta, this word has come earlier. Santushta yena kenachit. For the sustenance of the body, whatever he gets, he is content with that. Aniketa. and definite residence is not there. Same time means parivrajaka, always on the move. Stiramati, that means his mind about Paramartha Swarupa is steadfast because he knows what is Paramartha Swarupa, what is one Swarupa, what is Bhagavad Swarupa. Such a one is what Priya. Ye tu dharmyamritamidam yathoktam paryupasate shraddadana mat paramaha bhaktaste tiva me priya. From 13th onwards, whatever description there, bhakta means jnani was given. Those who have shraddha in this. Shraddha. Practice these values. They are what? With me as the ultimate goal of life. Such people, devotees with jnanis, are always very dear to me. So, dharmyamritam. This description is something which is in accordance with dharma, not deviated from dharma, not separated from dharma, the righteous conduct in life. Amrutam, because it confers, gives moksha. Nectarine gives moksha. Paryupasate, practices. Yathoktam, as I described you, with full shraddha. This is what Bhagavan has said. I should do that. Mat paramaha. The sole object in life is to gain Bhagavan, discover Bhagavad Sarup. So with this, the 12th chapter is over. Is there a question? Here, the word Shraddha has come. Shraddha Dhana. The question here is also about Shraddha. What is Shraddha? We have seen this in detail earlier. But still the question has come, I have to take it. What is Shraddha? Why Bhagavan emphasizes on Shraddha? Shraddhavan labate jnana. Not only that, samshayatma vinashyati. Person who has no Shraddha in Shastra, Guru Vakya, Shraddha, trust, conviction of correctness, belief we say, faith we say, but we'll see that what Shraddha is. Say, one who doesn't have vinashyati. Ruin means he is good for no purusharth. Shraddha is a word which cannot be translated in English in a clear-cut manner. There is no equivalent word in English for Shraddha. Faith we may say, but it doesn't convey what exactly is meant by Shraddha. See, Shraddha is the combination of course, faith, that attitude of trust, devotion, sincerity, commitment, honesty, purity, all put together. That firm conviction about what is told by Shastras and Guru's teaching, devotedness towards it, sincerity in practice, committed to the pursuit, honest in one pursuit, pure in disposition, all put together is Shraddha. Generally, translations can be only an approximation, because every language has its own way. You can never be precise. All that you can be approximate. But as far as Shraddha is concerned, English doesn't have a single word which is totally equivalent to Shraddha. What is Shraddha? Shastrasya Guruvakyasya Satya Buddhya Avadharana. Avadharana, ascertainment of what is told in the Shastra, what is taught by Guru as per the Shastra. Satyam iti avadharana. It is true, but you are not verified. Yes. Though I have not verified, I have no reasons to discard it. How come? Because it is something which is tested by the past galaxies of masters. I have no reason to disbelieve them. All that I can do is walk on their footsteps and verify for myself. From that standpoint, Shraddha is said to be belief pending verification. Shraddha is not following just like that. You have valid reason to accept it. And here, especially in Adhyatma, whether it is Atma Dhyana, Brahma Dhyana, or it is Bhagavad Bhakti, or Punarjanma, or laws of karmas, we can't proceed without Shraddha. Why so? Because the subject matter that we are in for is something which is beyond the realm of senses, indriyas, and the mind. What is called as atindriyam, trans-senses, transcendental, imperceptible, not available for pratyaksha. We'll see more about it in next class. In this context, Science also cannot help. Nowadays, over exaggerated faith is there in science, but science has its own limitations. How we'll see next time. And this is the domain of Vedas, where science ends, Vedas begin. From that standpoint, we'll see more about Shraddha in the next class. Om Samasta Loka Sukhino Bhavantu. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti.